What up, what up, what up? It's your boy King J, and you are now live with the good news, man. And look, man, I got my brother in the building today, man. My boy King Elway, man, all the way from Griffin, Georgia, man. What's happening, man?
Yes, sir. What's good with it, bro? You already know.
Man, bro, just vibing, man. I mean, we coming off a crazy weekend. Couple shows on. You coming off opening up for a fight. Man, just tell me the good news. Just give him the good news of what's going on with King Elway.
Man, blessings, man. Blessings. I appreciate you having me, first of all, man. A lot of stuff going on, like you just said, man. We got the record, of course, baby, just dropped, going crazy. Video on the way. I definitely just opened up for the fight last night. One of my partners, well, a couple of my partners, they put on a great event for my city. If y'all don't know, I'm from Griffin, Georgia. And man, they had a Vegas style fight in Griffin last night. Man. It was crazy, packed out. I'm talking about good vibes in there. The ladies came out, all the players was in the building. Yeah. And I opened up for my boy. I walked my boy Santana out. And he ended up winning the fight too. It was a good, it was a good thing, man. You know what I mean? It was a good experience though. You know what I mean? So it was a great look for the whole city itself. Yeah. And other than that, I got the tour coming up.
Talk about that, man.
Show Your Grill tour. Shout out to that boy Scotty ATL.
Shout out Scotty ATL.
Shout out to Grills by Scotty. Live mixtapes, the progress report, a couple of more sponsors.
See, I got some heavy hitters on that tour too, though.
Yeah, for sure, man. We got Akeem Ali. We got the boy Trans Lee, Luke Nasty. Of course, my boy Scotty ATL. Got myself. We got my boy Sushi 2 Raw. That boy T Hood. A couple more artists, man. You know what I mean? I met another artist, Bula, yesterday when we was out there at the event. You know what I mean? The ATL. Hip Hop Day.
Not a Hip Hop Day,
Yeah. So I met one of the other artists, and he told me that he was gonna be one of the artists that was with us too. So
Word, okay.
You know what I mean, it's just been good networking, man. So definitely,
man, bro, you really be working, man. You know what I'm saying? I always, coin myself the hardest working rapper in the game, but man, that it just don't lie to myself, man. It's other artists out here that really work hard and go hard for what they do and what they believe in, man. And you are definitely one of those artists, man, who I we are friends, but I try not to like look at that sometimes and just respect it from an artist perspective. Like, man, I really respect what you got going on. You super dope. You got a classic flow, legendary flow, man. And hey.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I got a lot of new music on the way too, of course. A lot of people been waiting on the Too Soulful, but I've been dropping singles. I got that record Classic. Speaking of Classic, I just dropped that not too long ago with my boy Deontay Hitchcock. Okay. I got a record with Trans Lee. I'm trying to get that one out right now called In My Soul. That's a crazy one. Me and that boy Starlito, we got a crazy one called Let's Get to the Business. Yeah. I'm getting the cover art done for that one right now. And dope visuals, you know what I mean? All type of stuff like that, man. That's what I got coming on, man. And of course, Winged Deli, you know what I mean? So
man.
That keeping me busy too. So.
I love a good loaded fry, man, from Winged Deli, man.
Yes, sir. Every time you come down, you always come through, get you a loaded fry and something else. You don't never just stop at one thing.
Can you talk to the people, man? Because, you all the way out there in Griffin, man, and I've been out there a plethora of times, man, and it ain't no easy drive. So just, having to come into the city all the time and, be out there with your business is like, how you make time for coming to the city and still doing your music grind?
Man, like I tell people all the time, bro, no sleep, man. I sacrifice sleep a lot of times, but it's just about what you really want, man. You know what I mean? It's not that many outlets in Griffin, so I got to come out here and make myself, useful. I got to come out here and find it, and it's been working for me. So it's just one of them things I keep doing it, man. It's like you said, it's about 30, 45 minutes to get up here, but you done seen me how many years now? Yeah,
you know what I mean? How long since I've been out.
You see what I'm saying? So we making it happen regardless. It ain't no excuses. It don't matter how far it is, man. If you got something set on your mind to make it happen, you got to make it happen, man.
So tell me this, man. Like, man, with the classic flow that you have, man, like, are there any artists that you look up to, or what motivates you, like, to, your style?
Just the legends, man. Like the music that we grew up on, man, it was just on some real music. Like, you could learn from the music. You could get game from the music. You could learn how to pick up women, how to make money. It was a lot of things you could do just through music. Back then, it was more than just negative vibes. You know what I mean? So that's why I bring the type of music I do. Like, growing up, of course, we was listening to legends. We had Cass, we had Goody, we had Ball and G, we had Wu-Tang, we had Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? We had like real music. You know what I mean? Pimp C, we had Snoop, NWA. We had all type of stuff to listen to that we learn game from either direction. So, with me, of course, you got a lot of that. Plus, you know what I mean? The attitude of the day, I'm gonna make this happen for myself today. Like, it ain't no follow the leader type energy. It's we're gonna boss up and we're gonna go get it type energy. You know what I mean? So that's what you get from me. You know what I mean? So that's really what inspired me though. Just the legends of what not to call them the past, because a lot of them still the ones of the day, like Tip, Chains, Wayne, Drake. You know what I mean? Like a lot of legends is still the legends to the day. So that's what we on. We trying to be them. We making that shit happen right now. You know what I mean?
No, definitely making it happen right now.
Ain't gonna be no age limit or no way to outrule it, nigga. Legends is legends until they out of here. You see what I'm saying? As long as you still
can spit that real shit, man.
Yeah,
you did.
That's the path that we on, bro.
So like, I know you've been doing this for a long time. I remember how we met. We've been at it for a minute, man. Is there any game that you can drop to the younger artists, to people that's trying to do it, or like what you got for them?
I'm gonna say one is make sure you got your business right. That's always part of the game, whether it's getting your bag right now or it's your paperwork, whatever you got to do to make sure that your business is secure. Make sure you're doing that first of all. Second, I'm gonna say, and when I say this, don't take it too literal, but I'm gonna say be more conscious. And when I say conscious, I mean going towards the music that you make right now. Think, would that be something that you would want to listen to 5-10 years from now? How would this music that you making right now, if you was to press play on this 5 to 10 years from now, would it be something that you still listen to, or would it be something that you just skip past and keep going? You know what I mean? Because that's the type of things I pride myself in. I want somebody to listen to my shit, and if it's the first time they hear my shit, I don't care if it's a record from 4 or 5 years ago. I want them to get the same feeling every time they listen to it. You see what I'm saying? I don't want them to get it and be like, oh, that was just a fad. Oh, he was just trying something. Oh, he just did that because that was the niggas was popping Molly, so he made a Molly song. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? And that's no, not to take it in direction. It's just, with me, I'm going to always be the type of artist. I'm going to look toward the future. I'm going to put out something that I know if I drop this shit 5-10 years from now, it's still going to have the same effect. People still going to fuck with it. It's still going to make people feel the same way they felt when they first heard it. You know what I mean? Real life shit going on.
Understood. So, man, I have been hearing this one comparison for you in particular, man. I want to know how you feel about it, man. Like, people often call you the Nipsey of Griffin, man. Like, you know, Nipsey is one of the ones I feel like left too soon. Dope artist, man. He had a lot more to say. So, I mean, how do you feel when people call you the Nipsey of Griffin?
I mean, it's an honor, of course, just because, you know, being a fan of the game, Nipsey is definitely one of the ones that inspired me. So I can't sit here and act like I don't understand what niggas is saying when they compare me. It's the hustle. You know what I mean? Like, everything that I got going on, I got to make it happen. You know what I mean? From us being barbers to the music to the restaurant to, you know, the nonprofit organization, everything that I do pretty much, it take a certain level of hustle to make it happen. Like, it ain't no shit just gonna fall in your lap. You know what I mean? And that's really what I got from Nip to a certain extent. Like, listening to his music, being a fan and studying the game, the Proud to Pay really inspired me. Like, my first project, that's So Soulful, when I dropped it, I had niggas pulling up to the barbershop or in the streets at the shows where we was at. Niggas were paying $100
I remember that.
for the project, bro. Like, niggas wanted the, niggas, it came with the jersey, the lighter. You know what I mean? It was the whole project, but I got the mindset from Nip because it was like, if you got something worth having or you got something of value, then people don't mind paying for it. Prime example, if you're doing music and you spending your time and you spending your money to go to studios, to shoot videos, to do everything that it takes to actually consider yourself as an artist, at what point do you reap the benefits? You gonna just make music, make videos, do everything that costs you money to do it and not have nothing to make no money back? So it's like, if you, prime example, just like that shirt you got on, if you're an artist, bro, and you can't put your likeness or your branding or nothing that you got to do with music or your artistry on a hat, on a shirt, on anything that's tangible, and people buy it, and you probably need to start over. If you're an artist and people take you serious and you put your brand on something, people gonna pay for it. That's gonna let you know you got something. You see what I'm saying? If the people won't pay for nothing that you got going on, and you probably not a good artist like you think you are. Not as good an artist as you think you are.
Still got some
probably not worth purchasing. You see what I'm saying? But if you got something and you spending your time and your hard-earned money on it, you gotta give the people something to buy. And if they buy it, then you know, okay, I'm gonna keep going. Like, I got something here. Like, people is fucking with me. People buying my shit. You know what I mean? Not saying that you got gold on your hands, but at the same time, you got a good starting spot. Man. You know what I mean? Like,
man.
People will buy my shit. They know that I'm an artist. They'll wear that shit. That's a walking billboard. They go buy your shirt. They got your artwork on it, or they got your name on it. That's a walking billboard. You can't pay for that. You see what I'm saying? So people will pay to have on your billboard.
Shit,
Can't
man.
beat that.
So I mean, you know, last but definitely not least, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, me and you, we definitely got some classic records in. We definitely can have more, but the ones that we do are always classic. We just shot the video for Baby, man.
Come on, man. Crazy.
I sent it to you this morning, man, and we about to get ready, put the campaign behind on that, man. Like, I mean, how you felt when you saw the video, man?
Hey, man, I wasn't even gonna talk about it because I ain't know that's what we was doing, but I felt crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was just a movie. That ain't even no video, but you know, if they seen Barber Man and they seen anything else that we don't put on BET, anything like that, they know that we ain't gonna play.
Oh yeah,
they know it's gonna be classic. They know it's gonna be quality. So other than that, man, it was fun, man. It was that's probably one of the most fun videos I done shot.
Yeah. Well, man, look, man, I always appreciate you, man. You one of the realest people I met. I consider you like one of my brothers, man. Even beyond the music, man. I always got you back 100 grand, man. And is there any last words that you want to share with the people, man? Anything like before we get out of here? Yeah,
for sure, man. First of all, like I said, man, it's a pleasure to be here. I appreciate you for having me. I want to shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the love. Appreciate the listeners. Everybody that press play on any of my music, man, any of my videos, keep doing it, man. That shit it's gonna add up, man. I promise you, we not stopping. We're going all the way to the top. Shout out to Cream Team, Griffin, Georgia. Shout out to Players Club. Shout out to the Cool Club. Tour right around the corner, man. Show Your Grill tour. Too Soulful on the way. Hey, man. Baby video on the way. Wing It Deli. If you're ever on the South Side, man, make sure you pull up. Wing It Deli, man. We got the best wings on the South Side. Open 24 hours on the weekends. And open 7 days a week, man. We got everything you need, from salads to burgers to veggie options to fish. And we open for breakfast every morning. So, you know what I mean?
Well, shit, that what it is, man. It's your boy King Elway, King J, kicking it with the good news, man. That is the good news, man. Y'all know we in, we out, and we motherfucking gone.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Blessings.